Following Leaf, we entered our homeroom classroom 1B. And damn, this place rivals royalty. I feel crazy out of place. Jesus fucking Christ, is this a ballroom or a classroom? Look at this place. Bunch of chandeliers. A massive Pokeball up top there. Let's see what Pokemon we have on the wall here. We have a Venusaur, we have a Typhlosion, we have a I can't quite see what that one is on the end there. Have a Greninja. I had to think of the name for a second. Superior and I'm guessing that one is Infernape on the end, and yeah, I don't know what the other one is on the far left there. Matching everything else on campus, the classroom is big, like really big, and the chandeliers hanging from the ceiling. I don't even want to think about how much those cost. Yeah, neither do I. Jesus. Along with the marble walls, I see some paintings of Pokemon that I recognize from books and TV shows. I wonder if I'll be able to see any of them here. I can't believe we're in the same homeroom. These coincidences are just piling up today. Small world. So you and Leaf finally got acquainted. Hey, do you remember the guy I told you about when we first met for our roommate match? Turns out you knew him all along. Oh, Turbo. Just ran ahead without us after breakfast. Now I can't believe how you got lost on the first day. That's okay. Strong sense of adventure is a good thing. I'll never be able to live this down, will I? Boy stranded in the forbidden territory of the terrible senior girls. Sensing impending doom, he picked his poison and sought refuge in the abyssal bathroom of the fairer sex. It was then a beautiful maiden, a girl he knew nothing about, happened to stumble upon him at the right time, pulling him into the light and guiding him to the sanctuary. Thank you for the epic summary. Leaf performs a curtsy in response. She's so unbelievably smug. Since you're here, May, I'm assuming Brendan's in another class? Brendan's in class 1A next door. Oh, in Birch's class. You should tell your father, May, that his recent article regarding the pros and cons of invasive bug Pokemon as biological control has been well received. I'm impressed. Professor. Hello, Turbo. Great to see you've settled in nicely here. I guess Dad's work in the field's been paying off. For the last couple of years, if it's not a swarm of Beedrill chasing him around to be a Riotdos or the occasional Scyther. Ah, are you well versed in bug types, May? I assume you've gained a lot of experience while assisting your father's work. I wouldn't go that far. I'm not too interested in bug types to begin with. Seems May knows Professor Oak through her father. Wonder how many more students knows the staff through their personal connections. I mean, aside from me and Professor Oak, obviously. I see. So what Pokemon types will the three of you be focusing on this year? Fire and fighting. Grass and electric over here. Fire and dark for me. Excellent choices all around. Well, hope all of you are ready. The bell will ring soon, so go ahead and find yourselves a seat. Let's sit together, May. So, what do you think of Leaf, Turbo? Absolutely charming. I really hope that was supposed to be sarcasm. She's a lot of fun to be around. Come sit by us. Well, sure as hell won't sit by Gary. I'll gladly accept May's offer. Morning. Good morning, and welcome to your first class at Kobukon Academy. I'll be a teacher from this homeroom. You can call me Oak, but most people simply call me the Pokemon Professor. Are we really repeating the intro again? This world is inhabited by creatures we call Pokemon. People and Pokemon live together by supporting each other. I think I could skip this part. You're all smart enough to know what Pokemon are. I can't believe we're hearing Professor Oak talk right in front of us. This man's a legend. I know. My dad's a huge fan of his. He's got all of his encyclopedias, A to Z. Oh man, he's gonna flip when I tell him I'm in his class. Even outside of Kanto, everyone knows him. Huh. Didn't know he was looked up to by so many people. He's like a superhero to him. To me, he's just my neighbor. Now, something you need to know about this class is that it's extremely difficult. Last year, almost half that class failed. Huh. I really hope I don't have to do any, math or science, etc. What? That's crazy. Holy crap. All of a sudden, I don't feel like being in this class anymore. Yes, this class is challenging, but if you put in the work and keep at your studies, you should pass with flying colors. My job is to not assign you failing grades, but my job is to not coddle you either. My job is to make sure you graduate this school with the knowledge and skills to excel in the Pokemon world. Which brings me to my next point. As you all know, Kobukon is a very selective school, and it demands you give your best at all times, or you'll be surpassed by your peers. The graduation rate for this school is roughly 30%. Wow. It's not for the weak. For the weak-willed or unmotivated. 30%. Did he just say 30%? Like 3 out of 10? You gotta be kidding me. Is this a joke? What kind of school life is this? I wasn't hearing things. I turned to look at May, and her mouth is hung open in disbelief. Leaf's frozen in shock, too. On the other side, Gary's leaning back in his chair with that same smug look on his face. I hope he fails hard. Yes, I just wanted to clear that up. Now, are any of you interested in competing at the Pokemon League after you graduate? Just by a show of hands. A few dozen hands shoot up immediately. Gary has his hand way up there, that's no surprise. Even though he's gonna be champion for all of 5 minutes. What is surprising is that Leaf has her hand up too. Don't want to look like a wimp, so I pulled mine up. Take a look around. Now, everyone in the 2 middle sections, put your hands down. There are fewer than 10 students left with their hands raised. I think I know where this is going. That's the percentage of those who will actually qualify for the Pokemon League. And it's even less for those that can make it there. Now, don't let it discourage you. Let's start with some... Professor Oak's staring at something. Or so... Oh no, not Pikachu again. Yes, did you have a question? Oh. Ha! I'm just gonna say this right now for all you quitters in this room. I'm getting to the Pokemon League and there's no chance in hell that I'm not. God, why does he always have to be like this? It hasn't been 10 minutes since class started and he's already trying to start something. He tries so hard to be cool and fails so hard at it that it's sickening. I'm not stopping until I wipe the floor with every single regional Pokemon League champion. You're looking at the next world champion. Please, sit down. What? What was your name again? What? Gramps, it's me. Yes, I know it's you, but what was... It's Gary. I'm using the spread throughout the class for my outburst. Oh, that's right. Anyway, sit down. Man, what a load of... I can't believe... Gary shoots me an icy glare. I just grin and give him a thumbs up. Oh, yeah. That just made him madder. I'm liking this class already.
Right then. I think that's enough talking. I'll take roll now while you're all in a good mood. May? Is May here?
Present.
Here you are.
Hilbert. Which one is that? Oh, that's the Gen 5 main... Wait, Gen 5? Gen 5 or 6 main character.
Okay, now Whitney. Whitney, are you here? Absent on the first day. Wait!
A red-haired girl came rolling in through the door. That was a really dramatic entrance. She's posing like she just finished an acrobatic stunt at the Pokeathlon.
Here I am. I'm not late. I was just waiting for the perfect time to make my grand entrance. Yep, that sounds like Whitney, alright.
She calmly sits down in the empty chair in front of me like nothing happened. I have to say, I'm impressed with her ability to keep a straight face after that performance.
Please continue. Alright, I'll mark you on time. But no more of that, do you understand?
Yes, sir, you can count on me.
Very good. Now, Flannery.
I'm here. Sorry, not a big fan of mornings. Flannery is, another gym leader.
Fan or not, try and get to class on time from now on. I'll mark you on time, too.
Yeah, okay. Flannery collapses in a chair next to me. Looking at her from up close, she seems kind of intimidating. Her hair and face reminds me of some of those biker gang chicks I see on TV. She doesn't look too good. Maybe I should say something to her. Yeah, you know what? You must have had a bad time getting here. She turns and stares straight into my eyes. All of a sudden, the exhaustion in her face disappears and I see fire in her eyes. Who wants to know? I just thought that, you know, you kind of look tired. Not anymore, though. How about you mind your own business? I don't remember asking for your opinion on anything. Chill out, Flan. I'm sure you didn't mean anything by it. Finally, a voice of reason. It's the first day. You should keep it a little on the DL, girl. Psst. You'll have to ease up on Flannery. It's a little rough around the edges in the morning. A little? No, I understand. Morning isn't exactly my favorite time of day either. Hey, we're almost late because Flan slept through all of her alarm clocks. They don't work, Whitney. I don't know how many times I have to tell you. I think it's because your snore is louder than the your snore is louder than the clocks. I do not snore. Hey, what are you smirking at? I don't snore, you hear me? I believe you. So you're Whitney and you're Flannery. I'm Herbo. And I've won both of your badges multiple times. Nice to meet you. Yeah, sorry about that. Getting on your case earlier. Don't worry about it. What's the matter, Flannery? You haven't taken a dip in one of your hot springs in the gym recently? Keep it down back there. And with that, my first homework class quickly passes and comes to an end. What a doozy of a start. Hope I can get used to doing this every day. But now, it's on to my elective class. Looks like I have fire type up first. Oh. Whoa. This classroom is also way bigger than anything we had in Pallet. So this is what a privately funded classroom looks like. Wonder if I can find some people I know in here. Maybe. I see Flannery sitting near the back of the room. I don't think she noticed me walking in. On the other hand, I see May waving excitedly at me.
Hey, what a coincidence!
It's not much of a surprise if you told me what electives you were choosing before class started, you know?
Oops, you're right, I did tell you.
But the important thing is we have 2 classes together. Yeah. You looking forward to that?
You bet.
Oh, it's Blaine.
Hello, students. I know each of you all very excited to be here, yes? Well, doesn't matter if you're here or not, because you will. This is the fire class. For all of you knuckleheads that might be in the wrong class.
Oh, wait, that's not... What was the voice he had in the anime?
Oh, this is the fire class. For all you knuckleheads that might be in the wrong class, I'll be your instructor for the semester. You can call me Blaine. I've been researching the fire Pokemon since your parents were in their diapers.
Yes, fire is one of the most popular Pokemon types, and I'm not surprised.
I have so many students in here. Why, back in the day, at least one fire Pokemon was found on the World Champions team for 20 years running. No other type has that honor. And it's because fire Pokemon have all the best aspects of strength and intelligence.
You're naturally powerful. There's no need for any of that silly effort training this generation is so obsessed with. I remember when I was your age, my Magby and I used to... This goes on for over half an hour. Yay. I can barely keep my eyes open listening to this guy prattle on. Feeling really tired all of a sudden. A wave of exhaustion hits me and I can feel myself falling asleep. My head slowly tips forward as I drift into unconsciousness. Did the person behind me just kick me? Oh no. Oh, it's, I think she's the female Gen 6 character. I don't know what to say, so I stare right back at her. What? Did you need something? Simply doing you a favor. What might that be? You really think it's acceptable to fall asleep in class on the first day? Was it that obvious? Oh, that's what you were doing. Sorry, appreciate the help. To mention it, I can see why you would feel a bit drained listening to all of this. No kidding. Oh, where are my manners? Oh, it is Serena. Yeah, she's from Gen 6. My name is Serena. Turbo, nice to meet you. The pleasure is all mine. Speaking of feeling a bit drained, I look over to where Flannery's sitting find her face down on her desk. She wasn't kidding when she said she couldn't handle mornings. Glad I didn't have to do that. Oh my.
What is that dreadful noise?
Is it coming from that grill over there? Flannery, hey!
Flannery, wake up! Your snoring is really loud.
But I don't snore!
Pardon me? Sorry, my hearing's not as good as it used to be, little missy.
I said I love Boldore! Or something.
I see. Thank you for sharing that with us, but this is the fire class, not the rock class. If you want to discuss rock Pokemon, you can speak with me after class.
Right. Sorry.
Moving on.
When the wonders of trading was first invented, the capsule system... Is Flannery embarrassed? She's kind of cute to watch.
What are you staring at?
Nothing. But luckily, the PC changed all that. No more carrier Pidgey. Looks like our time is up. No homework for the first day. Class is dismissed. That took a little longer than expected. It is the first class though, so it'll probably stop feeling like that once we get into a groove. Next is gym class? Weird. I don't remember getting any gym uniforms in the mail or anything. Maybe it's one of those battle simulation things? Huh. So this is the gymnasium. I wonder if this is an official gym sanctioned by the Pokemon League. Most likely not. There hasn't been any mention of something like this on the brochure, and it's on school property. I think it's safe to assume it's simply yet another fancy room in the Academy's collection. Though, other than some old banners lining the walls, this place is barren compared to the others. However, it really is like the official gyms. And it means Pokemon battles might take place here. I see Brendan, May, and Leaf sitting down talking about something. Trevor and Tierno are there too. Not sure what they're discussing, but it sure sounds fun. With all of them together like that, really makes the room seem a lot livelier. I see Misty sitting over by the side too. Hopefully she's feeling a bit better since I last saw her. Speaking of fun and liveliness, this is a huge class. Please, I can recognize a few faces now. Alright, let's see. We have Flannery, Whitney, Skyla. I don't know who you are. And Sabrina. Over on the side, I see Gary leaning back against his seat. Kinda weird seeing him sitting alone like that. And your point? You think a guy like him would try to surround himself with as many people as possible by now? I refuse to end up like him over there. I'm gonna go over and sit by Brendan and the others. Ah, it's, Bruno and... what's the other guy's name? Alder. Yes, right, settle down. These guys are teachers? The guy on the left definitely looks like one. But the other guy looks like one of those mountain hermits you heard about on TV. Welcome to gym class. I'm Alder and he's Bruno. We'll be your instructors for this year. I bet you're all wondering what you'll actually be doing in this class. Well, it'll be just like the other gym classes you've probably taken in your other schools. Except we're not going to make you change into shorts and play sports. In this school, we focus more on training Pokemon, not your bodies. Training your body is important too. Anyway, the real reason why this school is a gym class like this is to prepare you kids for the real Pokemon gyms after you graduate. At least for those interested in tackling the league. Can any of you tell me what gyms, or why gyms exist in the first place? Sharp Boy, aka Sharon. Gyms were created to weed out the skilled trainers from the mediocre trainers. If we didn't have gyms, there'd be thousands of buffoons roaming around doing whatever they please. Or perhaps at least limit the number of people that think they'd make good Pokemon trainers. Ponytail Girl. She's the... Which one are you? Huh. Unfortunately, I don't think gyms stop anyone from doing that. Right, very good guesses. But the main purpose of a gym is to allow trainers who are less experienced to test their skills against more experienced ones on even footing. That is why we're going to be... what we're going to be doing in this class. Wait, you're telling us we're going to be Pokemon battling in this class? Precisely. But we won't be diving into that right away. First, we need to review the basics. You're also busy trying to learn new things that sometimes you forget the most rudimentary skills. What? Are you going to teach us how to catch Pokemon or something? Yes, it's a very important part of the curriculum. Sheesh. Even if some of you think you have everything you need to know about Pokemon battling, trust me when I say you don't. I've been in this field a lot longer than you have, and even we still don't have it down perfectly. I reflexively glance over at Gary. As I expected, he seems a bit irked by what Alder just said. I hope he doesn't make a scene like he did in homeroom. Oh, excuse me for rambling on like that. Bruno, why don't you tell them more about this class?
Very well. This gym was first and foremost designed to be a training ground for students, and as such, is available for free use after class hours. Just bring your student ID, and you'll receive unlimited access to the facilities. In addition to the exercise machines available, the gym also contains several battle simulators to allow students to experience what a live Pokemon match would be like in real time.
Excuse me, simulators? You're saying there won't be any live Pokemon matches here?
Live matches? You can hold battles here if you wish, but most take place in the battle hall. Unfortunately, unless you're on the school's competitive battling team, you won't be allowed access into it.
Battle team? Sounds like something right up Gary's alley. What's the battle team about?
Our school is a competitive battling team for students who wish to take their Pokemon training to the next level. It's a very selective club, so don't think about signing up so quickly.
Oh yeah? What's it take to get in there?
Even after you've joined, mock battles between club members take place daily to determine whether or not you're fit to remain on the team.
Ha! That's easy. Be careful what you say. Arrogance and strength do not go hand in hand. I'm telling you, it'll be a piece of cake. Who's in charge of the team?
I am.
Lance. Huh. Wait, who is this guy? He looks familiar. Can't remember exactly from where. Maybe on TV? But just by looking at him, I'm sure anyone can tell this guy is really important. Gary should watch his tone of voice around him. Being accepted into the battle team is one of the highest honors a student can receive in the school. It's not to be taken lightly.
Lance, how long have you been standing there?
I was just passing by. It's been a while, Bruno. Alder, excuse me. Ha! It has indeed. Oh, where are my manners? Students? This is Lance, the advisor of the battle team. Pleased to meet you all. So these are the new students that just came in. They look quite capable. I expect great things from all of you. When I was a freshman at this school, Hey, you're the guy running the battle team? Yes, and you should heed the advice of Alder and Bruno. For someone currently at your level, it'd be impossible to get in. What did you say? Here we go. Just because you're an upperclassman doesn't mean you can look down on me. I'm not an upperclassman, nor am I looking down on you. I'm simply stating the facts. Anyway, I'm in a hurry. I have business to attend to and I cannot be late. Alright, it's good seeing you again, Lance. Likewise. Take care, Alder, Bruno. Is this guy really just gonna walk out without saying anything else? I glance at him again. I know how seriously Gary takes his pride, so that must have put a number on him. But he has to learn to take it easy one of these days. You heard him. The battle team is serious business. After all, how's it look that our school has produced the most world champions, Elite Four members, and holds the record for most wins in a national tournament? You heard right. Top students represent Kovacon Academy and face off against students from other schools during the Pokemon League season. Oh, it's, Shauna. Oh my gosh, that sounds so cool! And it's, Bianca. I think I'd faint from stage fright if I had to do something like that in front of all those people. You didn't know that you have to get on the team first to even consider doing something like that, right? But anyway, you shouldn't worry about things like that. There are much more important things to take care of after all, like graduating on time. I suppose we can move on to the weight machines. Bruno, do you mind giving the students a little demo?
Not at all.
After about 30 minutes of us watching Bruno go through every machine without breaking a sweat, I realized that maybe I should look after my body a bit more. I haven't really been taking the greatest care of my body, but seeing how much stuff there is in the gym makes me think that now would be a good time to start. Okay, that's enough for one day, students. Next class, we'll talk about the basics of Pokemon battling and how to deal with Pokemon in the wild.
It'll be review, but don't underestimate the intricacies of the basics.
Right. Well then, so long students, enjoy the rest of your day. Next on my schedule is lunch. Once gym class starts getting serious, I'll really appreciate having a chance to fill up on food after some physical activity. Afternoon. We all somehow managed to get a table with enough seats to fit us. Well, more like forced it to fit us. Majority of the tables here aren't designed to seat more than 4 or 5 people at a time, and we have 7. There's not a whole lot of leg and arm room left. Most of us don't seem to have a problem with that, but... Hey, can you not shove your elbow right in my face? You're gonna give me a black eye. She's been complaining the moment we sat down. Can you just keep your arms under the table? Okay, so let's see what we got here. We have May, Brendan, Trevor, Tierno, Shauna, and the Gen 5 protagonist, I think. I'll have to look that one up. Yeah, but then I can't reach the food above the table. Some sacrifices have to be made for the consideration of others. Can you please tie your hair up or something? It's been all up in my face and half the time I can't see a damn thing. Huh. I can't help it if the table's too small. No one can help it. Unfortunately, there are no tables left in the cafeteria that can provide enough space for us. I guess that's true. Anyway, have you guys tried the Basculin Tartar yet? It's remarkably tasty. Basculin Tartar? Tartar, excuse me. Oh yeah? Can I get some of that? Damn, that's some good-ass fish. Right? Never really liked fancy food before, but it's delicious. Yo, let me have some. Me too, me too. Shauna, a friend of Tierno and Trevor's, quickly locked down her title as the most spastic girl I've ever met. Yeah, that sounds about right. She and Tierno look like a pair of Sharpedo with the way they've been orbiting around May. Don't they realize that the cafeteria is a self-serve buffet? It is? God, I wish they had that in my school in real life. Holy shit. You guys don't know the seafood station is serving them all day today, right? There's no need to take them off May's plate. I know, but the line's crazy long right now. I wait 10 minutes to get my own when there's some... Hey, Brendan, what the hell are you doing? Sorry, I can't help myself. Wow. Baskin is something else. You have no idea. Obviously, you ate all of it.
Ugh, I'll get you for this.
I'm Basculin, no! I'm telling you, you can get your own at the seafood stand. Ugh, Brendan, you got crumbs on your cheek. Really? Where? Here, let me get it for you. Hey, jeez, not in front of everyone. Stop being like a Neanderthal. May is vigorously rubbing her handkerchief on Brendan's face like a doting mother. Ever since we started hanging out, these public displays of affection are becoming more and more common. I thought I'd get used to seeing this kind of thing by now, but I can't feel my face lighting up like a I can feel my face lighting up like a Voltorb. You guys like that stuff? Huh? Yeah, kinda. Why, don't you like fish? No, those things always rub me the wrong way. Anything related to ocean gives me the creeps. Really? I had no idea. I had a friend like that. Every time he got close to the pool or beach, he would just start screaming his ass off. Spooky, right? I mean, I don't scream. I do feel a bit sick looking at stuff like that. So you're not a pescatarian? I get a little woozy looking at big packets of blood in Pokemon Center sometimes. Yeah, same. I go to break down and start crying uncontrollably. That's not exactly what I feel, but okay. What about you, Turbo? You don't seem like the kind of guy who'd really be scared of anything. Me? Wait. Am I the guy in between Leaf and Shauna? Oh. Whoops. Yes, I'm curious to hear your thoughts as well. For conversational purposes, of course. Let me think. Well, this one is true in real life, so... Worst thing I can think of is that can happen to me is if I lose my friends. Especially you guys. So sweet. Turbo, I'm so glad you consider us such good friends. Dude, you've only known each other for a few days. You're already saying stuff like that? Weirding me out to new levels here. Hey, shut up, you friend hater. Yeah, Turbo means it. Alright, I was just kidding around. On the subject of fears, is anyone a little scared of the school year? What? Nah, this school year's gonna be great. Why do you ask? To be honest, I'm a little worried about whether or not I'll be able to graduate. Do you hear our homeroom teachers tell you the graduation rate of the school yet? Yes. I believe our teacher said something like only 3 out of 10 seniors graduate every year. 3 out of 10? Wait, are you serious? Tierno, we're in the same homeroom. Were you listening to music in class again? Really? 30%? That's what Professor Birch said, yes. But do not worry. I'm sure everyone here will be able to graduate without any trouble. I'm not trying to play devil's advocate here. What makes you so sure? There's a lot of people here that seem a lot smarter than us. Perhaps this is a little immature, but I just have a gut feeling about it. You can call it a sort of instinct. Hey, you don't question Shreds about this kind of stuff. This guy sees talent like a color, I swear. What does that even mean? Yeah, what does that even mean? Speaking of talent, have you guys decided what clubs you want? There's clubs too? Oh my god. Oh, sign up to the club for fair start next week, right? Holy crap, that's soon? Damn. I don't think I even took the time to look at the club brochure yet. Sometimes I've surprised myself on how unprepared I am when it comes to school. Yeah, sign-ups last for a couple weeks after that, but man, I decided to join at a club really early. Oh, let me guess. Is it the Maiden Host Club? Or maybe the cheerleading team? Oh, if you're in the cheer team, then you're gonna be with me. What? No, it's either of those. Aw, boo, that's no fun. Good guesses, but we're joining the coordinator club. What the fuck? It looks really fun, and besides, Brendan and I both just adore Pokemon. Oh, okay, Pokemon contests. Both been watching contests since we were kids. The coordinator club is perfect for us. They're also in Gen 3, so that would make sense. Dang, you guys are lucky. So when are you gonna join Trev's? I'm guessing photography club? Yes, actually. They look quite fascinating. I very much want to explore their more advanced photography equipment. Mother and father never let me have my own in the house. You guys know if this school is a dance team or anything related to dancing? According to the brochure, I don't think this school has a dance club. I mean, the school doesn't have a dance club yet. Anyone can start up their own club if they get enough members to sign up, yeah? I think I know what Tierno is up to. I read somewhere that you only need 5 members on board to get the club approved. Since there are more than 5 of us here, don't tell me you seriously plan on starting a dance club.
How'd you know?
You know, you also need a supervisor for the club. You know any teachers here that would actually approve of a dance club? Sure, who doesn't love dancing? Hey Leaf, you want to be the first member? Thanks, but no thanks. I'm gonna join the outdoors club instead. It'll be nice to get off the school campus whenever I can. Oh man, suit yourself. Everyone's looking at me like they're waiting for my input. Can't say I haven't been thinking about clubs, but I don't think it's really high on my priority list at the moment. Since sign-ups are next week, I should start thinking about a club I'd be interested in. Clubs, huh? Right now, I'm leaning towards... Oh, come on. Alright. I want to do some battling, so... Even though I know a certain someone is also interested in it, I feel like it'd be a really cool team to be a part of. Not to mention getting a chance to participate in the national tournament. The battle team. Sounds a little scary, but it also looks like something I can really find myself invested in. I was thinking of joining too, eventually. I think it's a little early to be thinking about that. Didn't you hear what Bruno and Alder said? I agree. We should listen to our teachers. Not to be overly disparaging, but I think it's too far out of reach for new students like us. Hey, I think it's cool that Turbo's thinking of the battle team. More power to you, man. Yeah, if Turbo wins a national tournament, wouldn't it be so cool to tell everyone that he's our friend? Oh, we'd be friends with a celebrity. Hey, Turbo, make sure you get to the national tournament and win one for us, buddy. You should know how to inspire someone. So do clubs meet every day, or is it every other day? I believe it depends on the club. Generally, club activities are held 2 to 3 times a week, except for Sunday. At least that's how it is for the photography club. Time for the outdoors club. Or it's the same for the outdoors club. They meet on Mondays and Thursdays after school and on Saturday mornings. Attendance isn't mandatory, is it? I think it is. Oh no, I'm terrified of commitment. You're terrified of commitment and you've been a Pokemon trainer since you were 10? Are you serious? Wow. That's good to hear. Sure, attendance depends on the club as well. But I think it's safe to say that joining a club requires serious commitment. I know that some of the more competitive and selective clubs have a very strict attendance policy. You can always find out for sure later. We still got a week to decide. But check it out. Line's sitting out over there at the seafood station. Wanna grab some of that basculin, Shauna? Yes, please. We've been talking so much we barely touched our food. We should clean this up before lunch is over. I'm full. You can have the rest of mine if you want, Brendan. Anyway, how are classes going so far, everyone? Where do I even start? We listen to Leaf complain about school as we finish up our lunches. As we get ready to move over to our next class, I realize that this is the first time in a while where I had lunch with such a lively group of friends. At least in school. It's almost a shame I have to go to class, but I can't say I'm not anticipating my next class either. Looks like I have my dark type elective coming up. Oh. Round 2. I take a look around the room and I see that girl from my fire class, Serena. I think her name was. I wonder if she remembers me. What else we got in here? Is that Karen? Good morning. Good morning, students. Oh, it is Karen. I'm your teacher, Karen. I'll be overseeing your dark type class for this semester. Let me personally welcome you to Kobagon Academy. I'm sure you're all aware about how rigorous its curriculum and expectations are.
Many students drop out before the second day of classes after hearing about it. Judging by the looks on your faces, I'm assuming you won't run away from this challenge. That's good. It takes courage to face insurmountable odds. However, if you think courage alone is enough to survive the trials of this academy, then you're sadly mistaken. Tell me, students, what is the most essential aspect of your Pokemon?
The question gets thrown around all the time, and I doubt there's a correct answer.
Tough question, right? Let me put it this way. If you're aiming for the Pokemon League, what kind of Pokemon should you bring with you?
The strongest ones.
Your name?
Sharon.
Stand up, please. Why do you think that's Sharon?
Why? Because having the strongest Pokemon will result in the highest chance of competing with other trainers in the league.
I agree. Oh, and what is your name?
Serena, miss.
Stand up, please, Serena.
I agree with Sharon's logic. Only the most capable trainers make it to the Pokemon League. Bringing weaker Pokemon along will only serve to be a liability.
I see your reasoning, but that should not be the priority in choosing your team.
Then, is the type of Pokemon their nature? It's impossible to plan beforehand, so the only foolproof way to ensure victory is improving their performance.
What other reason could there possibly be? You two are forgetting the most important thing about Pokemon. Partnering with strong Pokemon and depending on their ability is necessary in the Pokemon world. That will only get you so far. You must also love and trust your Pokemon implicitly. You must have faith in them as they have faith in you. You're not your tools. You're not your partners. You're friends. Strong Pokemon, weak Pokemon, that is only the selfish perception of people. Truly skilled trainers should try to win with the Pokemon they love best. Responsibility is not all on your Pokemon. They're not battling for themselves.
Karen scolds us for a little while longer about how flawed our mentality is. What she's saying is true. Pokemon really don't have a reason to fight our battles. But if we're not forcing them to do it, what other reasons do they have? Is it the bond between humans and Pokemon Professor Oak always references in his research?
That marks the end of class. We'll continue this discussion tomorrow. And maybe, if you're lucky, we'll get to some talk about Dark-type Pokemon.
What a day it's been.
Still one more class, though. Gotta finish strong.
Are we back to homeroom? Ah. We've returned to homeroom as the school day draws to a close. The day didn't feel like it dragged on for that long, but all things considered, I'm ready to call it. Judging by the looks on everyone's faces, they look like they're ready too. And now that I look at the back of the room there, that looks like Charizard on the wall. Anyway, final period burns through while we listen to Professor Oak talk about rather trivial matters. It's weird. I was expecting class with the professor to be a little more, how should I put it, fulfilling. At least that's what my other classmates were making it out to be earlier in the day. But so far, I haven't taken anything out of homeroom that's especially memorable, other than that scary speech about the school's graduation rate. Maybe he's unprepared. That's really unlike him.
I can tell by the look in your eyes that you're all quite tired of listening to me prattle on. To tell you the truth, I'm tired of it too. But before I dismiss you, let me give you all a welcoming gift, a celebration for your acceptance into Kopukon Academy.
Oh. Are those what I think they are? If so, then this class just got a little more exciting.
Today, each of you will be taking home a Pokemon for yourself, courtesy of the Academy. And each of these Pokeballs that you will receive is a random, unevolved, untamed Pokemon. Consider them your homework for the next 3 years. Hey, I got plenty of Pokemon back home already. I don't need any more, especially unevolved ones. Regardless of what Pokemon you may already own, these Pokemon will be required to stay on hand for the rest of your time at Hobukon Academy. At the end of your 3rd year, this Pokemon will be reviewed along with yourself and other potential Pokemon in your party to determine whether or not you can graduate. Great! I just love being forced to take on liabilities. That's the spirit, Gary.
That's how they do it. I had assumed the school wasn't going to be all about good grades, so this isn't a complete shocker.
I'll call you up one by one to receive your Pokemon. Remember, what you get is what... Oh, okay, we can't choose. What you get is what you get.
This takes me back to when I was a kid and Professor Oak gave me a Pikachu. It was the same situation. I didn't get much of a choice because I overslept. In retrospect, I thought it was the best day of my life. Times were simpler back then.
I got a Vulpix! Woohoo!
Wow. I didn't realize you're getting such high-grade Pokemon. I was thinking we were getting nothing but Rattata, Bidoof. Not that I wouldn't be happy with either of those. I'm grateful for getting anything at all. But it kinda sucked knowing I got one of those when someone else got a Vulpix.
Turbo?
Ew. Okay. Here goes. Moment of truth. I actually have to choose. Okay. Knowing my luck, I'm gonna end up getting a Rattata or a Bidoof. Whatever gods are out there watching me, please don't let me down. Oh. Okay. I got a Charmander. Okay. This Pokemon is really quite energetic. Okay, Professor, you can stop repeating your game lines now. What? You're not pulling my leg, are you?
I'm not pulling anyone's leg. He's in your care now.
Alright. A Charmander, today's my lucky day. I didn't know what to expect, but everything somehow turned out better than I could have imagined. Thank you, I know the gods were looking out for me. You got a starter Pokemon too, Turbo? 2? Did you also get a starter?
I bet I did.
Say hello to Bulbasaur. Well, I'm gonna keep him in his Pokeball for now, so I don't think he can hear you. Whatever, he's gonna be awesome. A Charmander should play with my Bulbasaur sometime. It's only natural that our Pokemon should be best friends like their trainers. Since when were we best friends?
You got a Charmander, Turbo?
Ha! That's perfect. He just has to ruin every happy moment I get. Don't worry, I'm sure we'll ruin him soon enough. What's wrong with a Charmander?
Oh, nothing really. Except I won't stand a chance against my Squirtle. Ha ha.
What?
Must be divine retribution. You're never gonna beat me, even at random draws.
Really? A Squirtle? Of all the Pokemon to get, he has to get that one? Yo, let's check out a Pokemon. Oh, are we gonna battle? Okay.
Blue, this isn't the time and place for that.
Psh, whatever. My Pokemon looks a lot stronger anyway. Hey, leave him alone. It's not nice to bully others.
Oh, and for your information, I got a fire starter too.
Just ignore him. What did you get, May? Oh, you got a Torchic. I love fire types, so she and I are going to be best buds. How do you know it's a female? A Torchic really suits you, May. I mean, your bow already kind of reminds me of their fuzzy heads. Hey, you're right. Hear that, Torchic? This was fate. You and me were meant to be. You guys got starters? Lucky. What did you two get? Yeah, maybe just a little. What Pokemon did you guys get? A Cleffa, excuse me. It's a different kind of cute compared to my Miltank, but I'll take it. I heard these little types are really rare. I got a Numel. taking the fire and ground electives, so I'd say this worked out okay. It might take me a while to get used to the whole camel thing it's got going on, though. It's one of the few Pokemon in the world that can learn Eruption. I don't know all there is to know about fire Pokemon, but isn't that move super good? I mean, I guess it's alright. I was hoping for something that wasn't a fire type for once. I got enough of those back home. I can't wait to play with the Torchic. She's gonna have so much fun with my Skitty when she gets here. We can bring our Pokemon here from home? The professor said it doesn't matter what other Pokemon we have in our party, so yeah. Getting my Jigglypuff and Nidoran sent here tomorrow morning. I need to get them out of the Pokemon Center. They've been in there for months. If they're anything like me, they can't sit still for too long. That's not good. Have you been giving them their vitamins at all? Of course. What kind of trainer would I be? Vitamins. That's what I'm saying. Since when did Pokemon get vitamins? I'm getting some vibes that maybe I'm not the most experienced trainer in the room right now. I mean, I've dealt with my fair share, but Pikachu's really the only one I've ever owned. Once again, I've got this nagging feeling that I'm a few steps behind everyone. If this keeps up, I might get left behind.
Why are you still standing around for? Class is over. Go on home already.